Have you ever wondered what will happen if time stops passing? The sun won't rise. The eggs won't hatch. Nothing will be completed. And you will remain like this forever. Everything will come to a standstill if time stops passing. Would you like that to happen? Time keeps ticking on. How old are you today? Were you this old always? No. You've grown up from a small baby, like this, to be a big boy or girl. And as time goes on, you will grow further. Here are pictures of 5 persons. You have to identify how old each of these persons is. This is a picture of a baby when it was born. Look how small she is. As time goes on, the baby will start to move around, feed herself, learn to walk, and talk. And in some years, the baby will be as big as you. The baby's mother writes a diary for the baby. She notes down in this diary all the things that the baby does. Let's put down some of the things that the baby has done, like this. Now, why don't you answer a few questions? Read the questions carefully and then answer them. If the baby is 1 year old now, how many years will it take for her to be as old as you? When do you think this baby will walk? And when do you think this giraffe will walk? A human baby starts walking only at the age of 1 year or later. Newborn giraffes are often on their feet within 20 minutes of birth. Unlike humans, most animals are on their feet a few minutes after being born. It takes about 8 weeks for a chick to grow to its full size. It takes between 8 months and a year and a half for a dog to grow to its full size. It takes about 2 years for a cow to grow to its full size from being a calf. Giraffes are fully grown by the age of 5 to 7 years. Of the chicken, the dog, the cow, and the giraffe, who takes the longest to grow fully? This baby was born on 25th August 2001. How do we know? It's written on the baby's birth certificate. We all have a birth certificate that has our date of birth written on it. Looking at this birth certificate, can you answer some questions? The baby will be 4 years old on 25th August 2005. The baby will be 6 months old on 25th February 2002. The baby will be 10 years old on 25th August 2011. The baby will be 50 years old on 25th August 2051. So, the baby was born on 25th August 2001. What about the baby's mother and grandmother? When the baby was born, her mother was 25 years old, and her grandmother was 50 years old. So the mother is 25 years older than the baby, and the grandmother is 50 years older than the baby. When the baby becomes 5 years old, her mother will be 30 years old, and her grandmother will be 55 years old. Do you notice the mother is still 25 years older than the baby? The grandmother is still 50 years older than the baby. What will happen when the baby is 10 years old? Her mother will be 35 years old, and her grandmother will be 60 years old. Again, the mother is 25 years older than the baby, and the grandmother is 50 years older than the baby. When the baby turns 12 years old, how old will her mother and grandmother be? When the baby is 12 years old, the mother will be 37 years old, and the grandmother will be 62 years old. When the baby turns 15 years, how old will her mother and grandmother be? When the baby is 15 years old, the mother will be 40 years old, and the grandmother will be 65 years old. Did you notice that the grandmother's age was twice the age of the mother when the baby was born? The mother was 25 years old and the grandmother was 50 years old. Can you tell the grandmother's age when the mother was born? It's puzzle time now. Read this puzzle and try to solve it as quickly as possible. We have two conditions. Condition number 1. Ruby's mother is 3 times as old as Ruby. Condition number 2. Ruby's mother is 20 years older than Ruby. What if Ruby's age is 1? Her mother's age would be 3 times 1, which is 3. But this doesn't satisfy condition number 2. What if Ruby's age is 5? Does that satisfy condition number 2? No. What if Ruby's age is 10? Does this satisfy condition number 2? Yes. If Ruby's age is 10, her mother's age will be 30, and the mother is 20 years older as well. So the answer is Ruby's age 10, mother age 30. Mother's age when you were born. What was your mother's age when you were born? The baby is now 10 years old, and her mother continues to write a diary. In the diary, she makes a note of all the things the baby has done so far. Let's read the mother's diary and learn about the baby's activities. Now, why don't you answer a few simple questions?